everybody, and welcome back to Arcangela's Gaming. Arcangela's here, bringing you some more Space Engineers and the Heaven's Gate scenario. Well, guys, I've been working quite heavily on this, and I have made a lot of achievements. Sorry, I was just picking up some materials because I'm just going to continue doing a corridor. As you can see, I've done a mini rust bucket. I used the war-torn texture, and I'll tell you what, I love this new texture. I mean, it sort of gives the impression that I made it out of parts that I got from the pirates, and some parts that I didn't, sort of that sort of idea anyway, which is basically true. I mean, and she's absolutely brilliant. She's quite nimble. And I've got it so that the connectors are on the side, so that as you can see, I get this lovely, probably the wrong angle for this, but you get this lovely sleek profile. Oh, she is amazing. I'll tell you what, let's take her out for a test spin, and you'll see what I mean. Okay. So, might be an idea to put some battery on. Okay, we'll put on the ore detector. I mean, look at that motion. Quite nice, quite smooth, quite fluid. Yeah. I mean, we know there's uranium around here somewhere. I honestly can't see it at the moment because we're in the wrong view. So as you can also see, we've got plenty of lights to keep us viewing. I'm using the cameras on the top, which are from the automations pack. So yeah, let's be closer to this rock face and we'll see what we can see. There we go. I knew the rock face was there somewhere. Oh, there's the uranium. Alright. I mean, we need more uranium anyway, so let's see if we can find the area. But the only problem is a little bit of the steering here. There we go. There's where we drilled in. There's that uranium deposit of ours. When we first started mining for it. Eek. Okay. Let's get in there. Grab some of this this resource. And as you can see, just from going in there, we're creating a nice aperture for ourselves, and the mini rust bucket is moving in there quite nicely, quite happily, to get the resource that we are after. And the big rust bucket, I'll show you that in a second. Let's just grab a little bit more of that. I mean, after all, we need uranium anyway because of something else that's happened that I'm quite glad about as well. So let's get back. Wrong side. If you haven't recognised the engines, they're from, I think it's the Decorative Pack 2. I'd have to check that in a minute. But it's one of the other types of ion engines that are available. Now, I certainly am going to start bringing in a hangar at some point soon. I've got to figure out what I'm going to do next on here. Create some more long range. Oh god, coming in too fast. Oh, that was close. Have to sort out some of the additional rooms and things like that because I'm getting to the point now where I really need a hangar. Okay, let's turn to 2 so we can see the from the connector point of view. There we go. And then I can just sort of connect on there nicely. We'll go in here. Oh, it's already taken everything out of the hold and probably slapped it straight into our reactors, because as you can see now, We have got 4 complete what do they call it? Wartime reactors? Warfare reactors, sorry. Which is from the Warfare 2 pack. Those engines I was talking about, they're from the Sparks of the Future pack. And as you can also see here, we have 4 fully charged jump drives and no engines. So, sort of there, but a little useless at the moment. With the, I'll tell you what, this large grid, large ion engine, wow, so cool. As you can see, I've put on 4 yield modules onto the refinery, and that got me all the gold I needed for all of that up there. There's Dude sitting on the end there. And as you can see, guys, I've also completed this entire corridor. I've even got the lights installed. I've got to sort out names for it all at some point. That's going to be an absolute ache. But as you can see, all of the rooms on the other side are done, except for the TVs. I've got to sort them out at some point. So, yeah. Oh, let's come out of here a minute. Show you guys this. As you can see, I've had to create a spire on the bottom with 4 Gatling guns on it because I'm getting patrol drones coming in. As you can see, these things are so useful in taking out these all of these drones. Oh, hello, there's a piece floating around somewhere around here. There it is, with some engines on it. So let's grab that as quickly as we can. Oh yeah, I'm full of parts. Bugger. So I'm losing stuff left, right and centre. So we can get in here, get those engines. There we go. The other bit's flown off into space somewhere over that way. I've no idea where it's gone, but no, correction, it was over that way. And it's probably somewhere out there in the ether. But yeah, as you can see, it really is starting to come on. So I was doing a bit of messing around, and I've added in another stairwell going down. So you know, you've got the mirror image. Frankly, this end goes out to nowhere at the moment. We've got this corridor here, which is currently doing nothing. Except for supporting the upper, the lower deck, I suppose. We've got all the gravity generators built up, so it's a case of what do we do next? So the only thing I can think of at this moment in time is build this corridor up to the end, build it across here, and then what I'm thinking is if we go 1, 2, 3. And then have it, we take out this bit of decking here. I think we're going to start building forward of this point a bit. So let's build some of this in place. There we go. So, and then what I'm thinking is if we have it one more, there'll be a T junction down here as well, but then so from this point here, let's just put that in there. If we have a door there Right, so what's that so far? That's 5, 10 out. Let's make it 15. And then another one for where the next door is. So that'll be a wall there. And then have it go from here across to this point here, because this is obviously going to be the wall of the corridor. Coming up to this top deck as well, and maybe have staircases and things like that, and have like a full sort of lounge area for our crew. So oops, gonna need some more steel block for this. Steel plate, I mean block. What am I about? Alright, grab that, as we are gonna need tons of this stuff. At least for fleshing out, anyway. So if that's going to be our wall, we'll have that come down, connect onto there. Then do same there. So that sort of gives us an idea of the scale of this thing. So it's going to be sort of like a large sort of communal lounge. Maybe have like a bit of a dance floor over here, and like a bar area over here, and like a centre aisle, some sort of down the middle. I don't know, sort of like sort of segregate the two. You know, like you'd find like in like a restaurant, bar, nightclubby sort of thing. A bit of the old coffee to keep me going. My missus bought me this absolutely amazing cup from Tesco's with the caption, "I run on coffee," on the side of it. And she isn't wrong. Right. Okay, so if that's the doorway, we want to flesh out the floor first. Okay, I'm stuck on. Oh yeah, that's the. I was doing something like this yesterday actually, and I was in such a hurry doing all of this. I can't remember why. I think I had an impending attack or something. Anyway, I missed my cue by, I don't know, 1/10 of a second, and created a block that was free floating at me, and because of the fact that I had the inertia dampeners on, well, you can guess what happened. I got squished by the block. It was actually quite funny, really, in hindsight, but at the time it was rather frustrating because I then had to go chasing my backpack, I guess you can call it, you know, just to get all of the bits back, and it was like full of equipment and bits and pieces and like, oh man. Sometimes you just gotta laugh at yourself, you know, when you do numpty things like that. You know, you guys know here on Arcangelus Gaming the number of times I have done the most ridiculous things for the best of reasons. So let's go the other way, shall we? And that way we're inside of the communal lounge. Right. So what we'll do is we'll get this sorted out, and then we'll bring in Dude with a ton of blocks. You know, some sheet metal, I mean. Just to flesh this out as quickly as possible. And maybe look at doing a few repairs from like the drone attacks and things like that that's been going on. Alright, there we go. So at least that's the floor done. And I'll save the walls for later. So we've had another drone come in and get obliterated because there's more scrap over it. Alright, let's have a look what's where. Okay, so we've got the remnants of a drone floating out somewhere over that way. I'm not really going to go after all of this stuff. Thruster component. Bugger. Never going to find that. Alright. Okay, so we need Dude now, who is over here, waiting for us to come and get him. But before we can do that, we actually need another way of being able to get our resources. Because... Right, actually, that's not intrinsically true, because... Although he could really... Rust Bucket could really do with having a solar panel or two attached to it. One on the top, one on the bottom. Actually, have I got that the right way around? So turn on the magnetic lock. And gently does it. Okay. Let's... There we go. I forgot about the these things being actually having a profile. So, where am I going? Wrong way. And I've left all the engines on, haven't I? 4, 5. Turn off the lights. There we go. So, let's grab him. 8, 7, 6. We're going to have to be careful here because you got that turret there, and you know how big Dude is. So let's see, 9. So I need a C underneath. So yeah, this is another good reason for trying to get a hang, getting the front end built up, get a hangar built up. So because we're starting to get a few decent ships here and there, and we really need to start providing. Okay. So let's go large here, and we'll go comp there. There we go. So we've got enough there. I think we've got enough in terms of charge to be able to do what we want to do. Oops. Okay. Actually, I wonder. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to try something with the. No, I've got to set up the controller for it properly. I've got an Xbox controller and I rarely use. I'm starting to think it might be an idea to start getting into using it for this game. What are we looking at? We're looking at about there. There we go. Oops. Looks like our angle of dangle isn't perfect. Come on. There we go. Okay, and like that. Whoa, bit too far over to the left. Although actually that might not be a problem. Unless I got to keep my balance though. And there we have it, and that way. And up the other way we go. Come on. I missed a bit there, got that. Alright, there we have it. Okay, we'll do this section here and then we'll move up and... Whoa, no. Left a bit, thank you. So I know we get tons of impact points around this place, so I think what we're going to have to do is start doing more and more repairs. To be expected with a gun tower like that, defending off wave after wave of pirates. You know, we're going to eventually find ourselves at the point where we're going to have to start thinking about some serious defences. One thing I am hoping that they would do, I mean, I know it's in a mod, but I'm trying to avoid mods for this build, as you guys know, is you can get like defense shields. Somebody's done an absolutely amazing mod for that. You know, a bit like I don't know, sort of Alice Star Trek or something like that. You know. I know I'm repeating myself a lot, and I'm sorry for that. Actually, do I really want to dock there? Do I really want to dock there? The answer to that is no, I don't. Let's do some serious power in him. We'll head over to the rust bucket. Alright, there we go. Give him the opportunity to charge up. Okay, what we got in the inventory? We got some sheet and we got some scrap. Alright, let's fill up on the sheet because we got to get these walls in correctly here. I was saying about like impact points. I take it you saw what's going on here. Huge divot from where I've been hit by what I really need to do as well is maybe find a mod which I can actually get to do like repairs and then get rid of it, so it doesn't show up on the, if I'm actually going to put this like on mod.io or something. Let's do sort of a bit of a low flyover. Wow, I've been hit over here. I know it's hit through here because that bit was missing. Alright. Now where were we? I thought I got all the walls. Whee! Short trip to the shops just to get some more material. We'll grab some of that while we're at it. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got left. Okay. Right, I think first thing we need to do is get the doors in that I was talking about. I think this time around we're going to use the normal door. So one there, and then literally one there, and then one there as well. So from that we can then create the wall section that goes around it as well. I didn't create this initially because I wanted to have like a visual reference of where I was working. Yeah. That's right. Visit the med bay. Oops. Heal up a bit. Not here. Not that way. Not that way. This way. And down we go. I should have done the one in the corner first. Oh well, do it using jetpack. I'm going back this way anyway, aren't I? Okay. This is where the problem then herein lies, because we're now lots of backwards and forwarding. So let's see. We've got a cargo line coming in, what, there. So that's a reinforced tube there. So let's see what we can do. That's a reinforced tube like that. So what I'm now thinking is if we turn that into a T-piece and then have a series of straights ending in a small cargo container, like there, then that way we can then yeah, there we go, that way around. Then what we can then do is how do I describe this? Well, first of all, I'm going to get the bits I need for, say, 3 straights as well. Okay. Oops. Yeah, bash my skull open. Why don't I? Oh, it's only 2 bits, but there we go. But yeah, as you can see, guys, what I'm trying to do here is create like an easy access point here so that we can grab resources on the fly without having to go all the way over to the manufacturing bay just to grab what we need. Saying that, though, I should have dumped a load of the materials just so I can finish this off, and then I could have collected them later. Point in proof. There we go. I mean, I know it's a little high, but let's copy that. Dump all that in there. Then we can just grab the resources as we need them. It's a closer point of contact. Wrong one. There we go. So, based on that, what I'm thinking now is if we have the starboard side as our like our bar and grill, if you will, and then have the... Hold on. Have I been using the wrong part? Twat. I have. But, hey, what? No, it was only on that section there. Okay. But yeah, as I was saying, so yeah, we have like the starboard side as the port, as like the bar and grill. The other side is like the dance hall, and then that way we can quite easily break up the flooring arrangements. Okay, so oh, it's the block there. So we're starting to see the shape of this room, which is like helping with energy low again. What? Bouncing off of everything there. Okay, in there, through there, drop. Right, so let's get the walls in place at least. And okay, so that's outside sorted out. That'd be the easier one to do. And then let's see. up, over, and down. Oh. Of course, I keep forgetting there's that huge blooming crater that I've got to sort out. Don't remember that ding from coming in there somewhere. Oh, you idiots, Michael. Right, got the wall in the wrong place. So for this, we're going to have to We're going to have to carve this all down. Oh dear. Basically, I'm one too far out. I should have... Even this bit here is wrong. Because that door should be there. And then that should have been the format for that. Because we go 1, 2, 3 for our corridor layout. We know that's where it's meant to be. So that was a waste of time and resources. So I was actually right in the first time. I did actually need that additional bit of straight tubing. Actually, that was dumb. I should have put them in first. Because I need 25 steel plate. So 25 out of that. And then and 6 there. Bingo. And obviously that wall will be there once we're done. So it's just a case of like weld all this up now. Right, saying about energy low, so what we'll do is we'll get this all welded up as much as we can. Find the door. Straight into the med bay. Alright, this is sort of like one of the reasons why I spent so much time right at the beginning of this campaign searching for silver, searching for the gold. I've still yet to find the platinum. Found a substitute for it, but I will need much bigger supplies of it later on for doing an engine array for this for the Heaven's Gate. Otherwise I'm going to be hunting pirates until doomsday. On the subject of pirates, and yet another one inbound. Man, these guys are relentless, and leaving large dings in the bottom of my my carrier, which isn't good. So yeah, I think what I'm going to have to do is I remember there was a nanite pack or something you could get. Temporary, expensive, but it'll be a good way of like being able to do like quick repairs on this entire thing before I export onto any platform. If I export onto any platform, as if anybody's interested in this build once I'm done. Right. God, these walls are taking forever, but it'll be worth it. Although saying about that, I could have used Dude for this wall. You know what? I have an idea. Let's get the ceiling on this joint. We'll grab Dude. We'll finish off at least the ceiling. And see where we go from there. Oops. Yeah, as you guys may have noticed, I'm not exactly going after the pirates this episode. Not as tenaciously as I have been. Because I was thinking to myself, get this done. You know, get the build sorted out, get the heavy armor on the outside, and then and hopefully between now and that point I'll be able to get a lot of this the pirate hunting then done using the rust bucket, and then coming back obviously to periodically to refuel. Now the rust bucket I am going to keep. I'm going to create like a, I don't know, next episode or the episode after that. I haven't really decided as of when yet. I'm going to start thinking about like creating the hanger mechanism and a sensor array to detect the rust bucket and allow it in. Hopefully I can figure out a way of doing that. Like remote access or something, just to be able to open the door. Right, and that is the roof. Okay, get some sheet metal in here. Although I am thinking next episode I'm going to take the rust bucket and I'm thinking about destroying that pirate station once and for all. Because honestly, it would be nice to have a little bit of peace and quiet from it for a while. Look at that, I can do 6. It's just getting that positioning right. Does not want to play ball. Go. Oh wow, is that time already? Okay. So that's our room done. Just need another door in there. So it's now a case of grab 2 doors. Weld those in place. Okay, so that's the basic done. So we've got quite a nice big chamber here. Now this is going to be epic. That's going to give us an opportunity to have like maybe a gantry system going across here, so you can see down. You know, maybe some steps coming down either way, as well as coming down from each of these upper doors on each side. Okay. Alright guys, I'll be back in a sec. Right, now we got the gantry system to put in. So let's get rid of these. And let's use the steel catwalk for this. Yeah. Then yeah. There we go. Have something like that. But first we need to get some parts. Now which way's which? Alright, so obviously we can't do that, so let's create... Oh. That'd be more like a prison cell, but not what I had in mind. So we can do something like that. And then it's just doing the other side on the way back. And then we got to figure out how to get stairs down into Alright, there we go. So that's got that bit done. Now, oh bother! This is wrong. We need the the double gantry system. Although if we leave that one in there, sorry, one of those in there. Do that on the same on the other side. Then what we can then do is have the stairs coming down from there. Right. So that would be one. Is that two? That's two. So get rid of that one. There we go. What's going on there? Right. So from each of these, they need one in like that, which also means that one there. No, keep that in like that. Yeah, so you have to come around and then down. There we go. The stairs. Oh, this is going to be one of those we got to. Tell you what, let's get some actual lighting in here so we can actually see what we're doing. Because honestly, right now I am struggling to even tell the wood for the trees. So let's get let's get, what, 4 of these in here? Let's grab 6, there's a quantity of 6 as well. Take out 190 of those. There we go, grab everything. And then insert searchlight. Here we go. That's better. Got a bit more assistance to be able to see where we're at. Because we are going to need... Right, one set of stairs there. And that will need to be... a pillar there, then a set of stairs, because
energy low.
That's going to be a steel catwalk like that. And then construction components to build. Oh. And there we have it. And then we just do the same on the other side. So hold on. And yeah, it has occurred to me I've been using the wrong texture all along. Okay. Alright, so that should sort that out anyway.
Energy critical.
Always something, isn't there? Right. That also makes it easier to see as well. Okay. Oh, actually looks quite good. And then what we can then do next episode is I'll get these welded up before then, and we'll build the rest of this out and flesh it out as being a nice sort of communal area within this carrier for people to come and basically do their thing. So in the meantime, I'm going to chase after the endless pirate drone hordes that are coming in. So like this one here, it's about 15 kilometers out. And yeah, I'll catch you next time on Arcangulus Gaming. Be happy, be nice to each other, and I'll see you then.